very instrumental in his journey.
Yeah,
Briefly as you can, talk to me about how Wizkid came into passing with you and how you were instrumental in passing him on to your brother Banky W to work.
Yeah, man. I mean, so the first thing I want to say about Wiz is that Wiz is one of those artists that you meet, and at every stage, since he said I want to be an artist, at any stage, if you met him, you know that this guy is going to blow. You know what I mean? So honestly, I feel like I had a great chance to sign Wizkid early on. I mean, Chuck Boys were really hot. Banky was just building, settling in Nigeria, just building. In fact, I don't think, at the time when Wiz and I spoke, I don't think that Banky had even settled in Nigeria. I don't think he had. But as an artist, I knew that Wizkid was ready. And I knew that Emma had to blow, and then I was tied to my brother next, and then Ice Prince next. That had to be the rollout. And so I knew that for me to sign this guy, like other people, what they may do, they may just say, okay, come and sign.
And hold
figure it
down.
out. Exactly. But I knew that, and I told him, and he's not the only person at that time. I told Bez too. I told Bez, go find Cobams, wherever Cobams is. Wow. I told a few people, I was like, look, you're too big to be where you are. You know what I mean? And at the time he had Osage around him. I was like, look, you can't, like, if you come and join, you're going to be just by loyalty. Not by talent, but just by loyalty. It's got to be Jesse next, Ice Prince next, and you're the guy. So when Banky came, Banky was, looking for talent, trying to establish. Like, Banky had the mind of an entrepreneur from the moment he arrived, right? And we would sit and talk. And very early on, he had listened to Wizkid on the project. He had seen Wizkid once or twice. Wizkid would come and like perform that song with me, and he was like, "Yo, this is the guy." You know what I mean? And I mean, shout out to like that era, right? Like, Banky put on Scales, Wizkid. He put on a guy called Suka Sounds, who's a producer, who was actually
Suka Sounds.
Suka Sounds ended up like being the sound mixing for, you know what I mean? So you said briefly, and I went on a rant. Sorry, my bad.
That's fine. Carry on, bro.
But I'll just say that Wiz entered the studio. I like telling this story. Entered the studio, listened to this beat that Kraft gave me the day before, and in 5 seconds just said, "If you don't got money, you don't show." I was like, recorded it. Bam, bam, bam. That record went to be one of the best records on my album. Talk about it. You know what I mean? That guy is a genius. Every time he shows up. The next time we were in the studio together recording was with Two-Face when I was recording Human Being. Wow. And Two-Face, how Two-Face is, like, Two-Face will listen to a song and the first thing he comes out with is a hit. Then he will talk about it, then he'll forget about it, then he'll come up with something else. Hit again. He'll forget about it, he'll talk about it. So Wiz, who had worked with him, was listening. And as soon as he started going, "Me, sir, if I be human being, no." I shit you not, Wiz stopped. He's like, because we're all gisting. He's like, somebody got to record what Baba is doing right now. Everybody leave the studio. And I always give props to Wiz because he helped me capture that moment. That legendary hook that Two-Face did on that song. Like, it was Wizkid that helped us capture. He's just an amazing artist, man. And he works harder than everybody else. He deserves everything he has. Team Wiz all day, man.
Before I